Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving into how everyday foods can literally become your ultimate toolkit for supporting healthy blood sugar levels. We're going to look at some truly fascinating data that completely takes the guesswork out of eating for better balance. So let's get right into it.
So let me ask you something. Are you looking for simple, straightforward ways to improve your daily diet? Honestly, I think we all are. But the real trick is finding actionable steps that don't require overhauling your entire life, right? You absolutely do not need a massive, super complicated diet plan to start making a real, tangible difference in how your body processes energy. Well, what the research highlights is that there are three specific, highly accessible, everyday foods that, when combined with a generally healthy lifestyle, can significantly assist in managing your blood sugar. And the best part? These aren't some exotic superfoods you have to special order online. No way. These are items you probably walk right past in the grocery store every single week. Here's our quick roadmap for today's explainer. First, we'll cover balancing your blood sugar. Then we'll power up with greens. Check out Chia Seeds and the gel effect, talk about nuts for smart snacking, and finally, look at the big picture. All right, kicking things off with Section 1, balancing your blood sugar, understanding the basics. You know, the hidden challenge so many of us face really comes down to one word: rapid. A rapid spike is that sudden, sharp increase in blood sugar that can happen right after we eat a meal. And when our blood sugar spikes suddenly like that, it basically sets off a complete roller coaster in our system. That's exactly why we need to focus on dietary choices that naturally slow down our digestion. Because slower digestion, that means a smoother, much more controlled release of energy. Moving right along to Section 2, power up with greens, leafy greens. When we talk about leafy greens, we're talking about absolute powerhouse vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. They deliver this amazing 1-2 punch. They're absolutely packed with essential vitamins, but more importantly for our topic today, they are super high in fiber while being incredibly low in carbohydrates. So the really crucial point here is how this actually works inside your body. That high fiber content physically slows down your digestion process. And because digestion is slowed down, it helps put the brakes on those rapid blood sugar spikes after you finish eating. Plus, as an awesome added bonus, these greens are just loaded with antioxidants that support your overall health. It's a total win-win. Now, let's look at how this builds into your actual day. Let's be real. You don't have to sit there eating giant bowls of plain kale to get these benefits. Just a simple handful of spinach can be effortlessly tossed into a morning smoothie, thrown into a quick side salad, or just folded right into your breakfast omelet. These are tiny, immediate tweaks that massively increase your daily nutrient intake, and you don't even have to sacrifice flavor or convenience. Okay, on to Section 3, Chia Seeds effect, the gel texture. Let's actually walk through exactly what happens when you eat these little guys, step by step. Step 1, you mix the chia seeds with a liquid. Step 2, those tiny seeds begin to rapidly absorb the water. Get this, they can hold up to 12 times their weight in liquid. Crazy, right? Step 3, they physically transform and form this thick, gel-like texture. And finally, Step 4, once inside your digestive tract, this unique gel acts to slow the absorption of sugar right into your bloodstream. It's literally like an incredible physiological mini journey happening right inside of you. The research clearly suggests that high-fiber foods like this are just fantastic for supporting better blood sugar control. But beyond just the fiber, chia seeds are also loaded with healthy fats. And honestly, they check the absolute most important box for any dietary change. They are incredibly easy to just add to your daily meals. And you really, truly do not need a lot. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons is all it takes. You can sprinkle that small amount on your yogurt, stir it into your morning oatmeal, or even let it sit in milk overnight to make a super simple chia pudding. That one tiny little sprinkle provides a massive nutritional boost for your blood sugar toolkit. Moving to Section 4, smart snacking, nuts. This right here addresses one of the hardest parts of the day for most of us, handling those midday cravings. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios deliver this powerful trifecta: protein, healthy fats, and fiber. This specific combination actively works to keep you feeling full for so much longer, naturally curbing that urge to reach for something, well, maybe a little less healthy. Because nuts are relatively low in carbohydrates, they are inherently a very blood sugar-friendly snack. When eaten in moderation, like, say, a small handful during the day, they naturally help minimize those frustrating swings and fluctuations in your energy levels. They're convenient, they're satisfying, and they honestly just do the heavy lifting for you.
But, and this is an absolutely crucial rule for smart snacking, you really have to remember this quote from the research. Choose unsalted varieties whenever possible. Seriously, keep this in your mind the next time you're wandering down the snack aisle. The added sodium in heavily salted nuts can actually negate some of the broader health benefits we're trying to achieve here, so always reach for the unsalted options when you can.
All right, finally, Section 5, the big picture, holistic lifestyle.
Time for a quick reality check. The truth is that no single food, not the greens, not the chia seeds, not the nuts, is going to magically lower your blood sugar all on its own. Optimal management requires a holistic lifestyle approach, divided into 4 equal areas. Yes, you need healthy eating, absolutely, but you also need regular exercise, quality sleep, and the guidance of a healthcare professional. Every single one of these pieces plays an equally important role in your body's overall ecosystem.
Which brings us to a really vital reminder. The information in this explainer is strictly meant for educational purposes only. It's not medical advice. You should always consult a qualified healthcare professional to get personalized guidance that's tailored exactly to your unique biological needs. So, we've broken down the science, we've looked at the underlying mechanisms, and we've seen just how simple this can actually be. The only question left is this. Which of these 3 foods, leafy greens, chia seeds, or nuts, will you be adding to your plate today? It literally only takes one small, actionable choice to start building a healthier foundation. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.